Yo, what is good, guys? So, I've seen a lot of people playing the Roblox Titanic. Some streamers I saw playing the Roblox Titanic. And I actually do know a lot about the Titanic. As you can see here, here's the wallpaper that is split. But this is not the reality. There was no light in the reality. It was just pitch black because there was no moonlight on that day and there was no power. So you couldn't see it when the ship split. You can only hear it, you know? But today we're going to fly the Roblox Titanic. What's this? And I actually played it before we all got here. Oh shoot, what the? Wait, no, I'm stuck. Wait, I'm stuck. Alright, stern. Alright. So, as you can see here, some players are actually, role-playing here. And yeah, guys, don't blame me, but I actually did spend some Robux on game passes. So, it wouldn't be like this. Hold on, let me turn it on. So guys, it wouldn't be like this. It would be pitch black if we were on the Titanic. It would be pitch black. No moonlight anywhere. You can only hear it. Yeah. Why is there two Carpathias? What the? Bro, what the? What the heck? Wait, what the heck? Why is there two? Why is there two? Wait, what the heck? Wait, why is there two? But yeah, guys, the Carpathia unfortunately sank after the years of the Titanic. And the Titanic, the Carpathia is the rescue ship of the Titanic. But the Carpathia actually sunk a few years later, so it's in the bottom of the ocean. In the 1900s, it sank. But I don't know why there's two. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Bruh. Alright, we're just going to play one match of the Titanic. See, this is unrealistic. Like, what are we doing, bro? I can't join private servers because, like, on my PS5 and, like, I can't join private servers, unfortunately. Yeah, this is so unrealistic. Why are there two Carpathias and an iceberg way over there? You could not see iceberg in real life in the reality. Only one person has found the iceberg that hit the Titanic, that made the Titanic sink. But yeah, according to this, one of my friends has played it before, and he said it took 13 minutes just for one Titanic to sink. But in reality, it was like 2 hours for it to sink way to the bottom. Yeah, it was a lot colder than you think. A lot colder. And someone actually discovered that the captain's bathtub is now gone. Yeah, in 1986, it was discovered in the Titanic with a submarine, and then about 60 years later, it's now gone. Yeah. I should have a reaction of Titanic, you know, soon. So in reality, the Carpathia wouldn't be here yet. once the Titanic fully sunk, in reality, it will not be here already. It will take 3 hours. No, like 1 more hour just to wait in the coldness. Minus 28 degrees outside. Yeah, it's painful. And not all passengers made it, unfortunately. Like, there's like 700 passengers that survived. Most of them were gone. Some of them passed away because they didn't even want to try. Some of them were children. Some of them were like babies. Like, they didn't even have a life, unfortunately. And the captain passed away. And during the 1986 expedition, they actually found the binoculars of the captain's Titanic. And they found a lot of stuff. And while the Titanic sank, somebody actually pulled a piece from the grand staircase. I actually saw that. Like, I have to post it like soon to prove you, because it's actually real, and we got to touch it. Like, it's at the Titanic Museum in like Texas, and you can like explore stuff. Like you can feel like the Titanic ice and the water, how it was cool. It was so cool. Like, yeah, I got captain, guys. I got captain. I got crewmates, first class, movie maker. I got everything, bro. Oh yeah, it's rivals on the ship. Oh. But yeah. Oh, what the? Yeah, guys, this is the first funnel. I'm gonna show you around. So here, we got here. As you can see, I can actually fly. Yeah, I can actually fly. And this is so sick. Like, I can fly around. Like, I can see around the Titanic, bro. I'm way paid to win, though. It's not worth 1,000 Robux. I'm flying. Alright, it's time to get serious, though. Because, like, there's some doors down there. Here's the grand staircase. Now, if you're wondering, where did they take the piece of the grand staircase? It was actually right here. The clock. Yeah. They actually took the piece of the Titanic while it was sinking. Once the water was in there, like, it broke off, and then some guy took it, and luckily he survived. Yeah. Most of the people in the grand staircase did not make it, unfortunately, because the water rushed in very fast at that time. And there was so much glass. That dome right there, it broke. And it dropped on people, and that's what it caused to injure a lot of people. Yeah, the Titanic was way more disturbing than you thought. Yeah. Wait, I don't want anything. I just want to clip that. Yeah. Alright. So, there's three reasons why the Titanic sank. First of all, up here. You know up here, right? I think everyone knows the watch hour. And some guy had the key back in England and did not took it to the ship. And there was like a key in there for the binoculars. If the key was taken, the Titanic wouldn't sink. Second of all, the iceberg. Like, they reacted too late, blah, 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 blah. But they didn't have binoculars. So, yeah. And the captain was not awake that time. And third reason, this is actually the most shocking and fun fact. it was the second owner of the Titanic that said this. He mocked God. He mocked God. I'm not going to say it though, but he mocked God. Like, he was on the Titanic. It's not Mr. Andrews that mocked him, but his second owner mocked God. And he said not nice things. And then a few days later, after he mocked God, the Titanic sank and he did not survive. Yeah. Let's just explore around the ship. Now, out here was very, very, very cold. Like, it was super cold. But the water was even colder. But anyways, this was the last daylight of the Titanic ever saw on April 14th, 1912. When the Titanic was about to sink, there was no iceberg. Carpathia was 8 hours away from the Titanic, and they called that there's some icebergs ahead, but the Titanic did not listen to them, and I think it was a joke. So yeah, they thought it was a joke, and then moments after, there was the Titanic right there, right in front of them. But I know how to save the ship.
Iceberg right ahead!
No! Okay, we're good. So yeah, the iceberg is right here. Yeah, the iceberg was right there. Yeah, they did not turn in time. Like, look at this. This is what it looks like from outside. Yeah, it's about to hit. It looks like it doesn't hit. Not in front though, but right there. It sunk 6 compartments. If it would have been lesser, it would not have sank that fast. Yeah. I played the last round, and I kind of sank the Titanic. It was all my fault. Like, I turned the wrong way, and it was my fault. Soon after, 4 compartments have already flooded. And the most iconic ones, from the Titanic. Jesus, can I get on the ship? So so this is where the Titanic actually confirmed it was sinking. Not right here, but right here. Yeah, so there was 2 movies. One in 1958 and one in 1997. The one in 1980 is so unrealistic. Like, it makes me, like, doesn't believe that the Titanic didn't sink that fast and, like, split. Or did it not, like, collapse its funnels. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, that's why I stopped loving it. Not like I don't love the Titanic, but I don't like that movie. Like, it makes everyone believe that it's not real. Like, I know it's real because, like, I seen photos of the wreck of the Titanic. Like, I don't know how you can damage a second funnel while you're sinking, but you can't damage other ones. How do you even damage? But yeah, guys, luckily there was no animals out here. No sign of wildlife out here. So that's good. And the Carpathia was 6 hours away from here when the Titanic stopped completely right here. The Titanic was 6 hours from the sinking ship. As you can see, I'm going to check what is going on here. Yeah. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. So let me just open this. If you don't tell a difference, you'll soon will. Because I'm going to see if there's water already. If there is, I'm out. So as you can see, there's blue right here, right? That means this is flooding. Yes, it is flooding. I'm not joking, guys. It is sinking. It hasn't been confirmed by Mr. Andrews yet, the owner of the Titanic. Like, it's just sad. Like, everyone started panicking. But I'm just getting to the worst part of the lifeboats. 2 reasons why lifeboats were horrible on the Titanic. First of all, there weren't enough lifeboats for everyone. So everyone rushed. And second of all, there were women and children first. And the captain couldn't leave. And the crew members couldn't leave until everybody's off. But there were not enough lifeboats. If there were enough lifeboats, then it would have been safe for everyone and the crew members. But since they didn't have enough lifeboats, they didn't survive. Like, some people were forced to sacrifice themselves, and some people were forced to sacrifice their lives. Some crew members did not make it. Some shot innocent people by pushing each other. Like, in one scene of the Titanic 1997 movie, one guy pushed somebody and he got shot for no reason. That was actually true. Now, the biggest mystery of the Titanic is the Titanic murderer. The Titanic murderer was killing 5 people that night when the Titanic sank. It almost killed a child, and he was never caught, and he did not survive the Titanic, unfortunately. But yeah, he was like I think he was dead in like the mailbox, the mailroom, like where he died, because all the water rushed in when the Titanic hit the iceberg. Some people are role playing here, like it's actually real. Like, comment down below if you think you want to be in the Titanic. I do not want to be on the Titanic. If it sank right now, today. Oh, here's a difference. Wait, chat. Here's a difference. So, as you can see, 4 compartments have flooded already. And once we go down here, you'll see the stern. Now, it's actually rising. You're not supposed to see the red part. You're not supposed to see the red part. That tells you it is sinking. And once I check down here, I can see little bit of water coming. I think it's coming. I just don't know when. Oh, there's water. Yeah, there's water. You gotta get out of there. But yeah, guys, this is how Titanic sank. 3 main reasons the Titanic sank. And on that night, not many people survived, lost their lives. if people have fallen off the iceberg and they were rescued, they would be in trouble. And there's like a villain, like the Titanic murderer, blamed someone for killing someone last night and was in jail. He was stuck in right. He was stuck right there. He was stuck all the way down. Like he was stuck. Hoo hoo hoo. That's a good one. Alright. Come on, set up the lifeboats, y'all. You see, crew members did not listen to Mr. Andrews and the Carpathia. If they would have listened to the Carpathia, they would have not sank. Because they would probably knew icebergs were ahead instead of laughing it off. Like, look at this. Like, some kid was lost, like, right here when the Titanic split. He did not survive, unfortunately. Like, I'm probably going to make a short about the Titanic today. And, as you can see, it's a little straight. Like, it was straight, thinking about in the split. It was not like that. Reality, it was tilting. It was tilted in reality. Like, some people, movies, don't believe it. Like, just believe me, okay? I studied the Titanic since I was little. Like, that's my first project I was studying. Alright. Yeah, some people have planes here, but I have flying ability. I'm not trying to flex, though. Wait, let me troll the chat. We can... We can fly. Oh shoot, wait. I just killed a dang person, bro. I just killed a dang person. We. Yeah. Some people went to the funnel, but the water's not the most they killed them. Back here was the most they killed them. Most people were killed back here. Yeah. As soon as the Titanic split, so many people were back there, and they were crushed to their death. So that's why you should not be back of the... And as you can see here, water is about to rush because there's water right here, literally. Unfortunately, though, the captain died in peace right here. I don't know why he sacrificed. He said it was his fault. Why does it fly, man? What? It's an airplane, duh. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, wait. I'm bugged. Wait. Wait, let me get on it. Oh shoot. Wait, you can swim fast. Wait, what? I just can't fly, bro. So, as soon as the bow sank, this right here was still standing because it's taller, but it didn't last long. Only all the people here, all the passengers survived here, but not all of them survived until the bridge. Most people were at the bridge waiting to get a lifeboat for men, but none of them unfortunately got on the lifeboat because they were drowned or crushed by the first one. You'll see. But as the Titanic started to go up, the pressure came through here. Because this is made out of wood. It has a lot of stress to it. Lots of people got in trouble because they were like right here, right under us, like where the windows without the glass. As you can see, many people actually jumped onto the lifeboat. One person was killed because a man tried to get on the lifeboat and crushed someone to their death. Wait, why can't I move? Alright. What? Yeah, guys. If you're watching this and wondering how do I fly, I'm admin. Yeah, I'm the Titanic nerd. Like, I studied the Titanic for years now. I'm in love with Titanic. I even have a figure of the Titanic. But it's been 114 years since the Titanic sank. April 14th, 2026 was 114 years after the Titanic sank tragedy. And yeah, if you're wondering what that music is all about, they actually played music just to calm the passengers down. Some didn't even know it was sinking yet. Like, after the Titanic hit the iceberg, most people went to sleep instead of evacuating, and they only felt a little tilt, just a little bit. So as you can see here, there's music, but the musicians unfortunately didn't make it. All of them passed away a tragedy. Like, they could not move at all. Like, what they can only do is just stay there, because that was captain's orders. And you're wondering, why is it women and children first? It's because it's the captain's order. But yeah, as soon as the Titanic started to tilt a little more, the propeller has officially lifted out the water. Soon it's about to go back in the water. And there were some fireworks going on. Make sure to watch the Titanic movie. Yeah, here's the music, guys. It was played right here. Both musicians had to stay here for the rest of the sinking. No matter how it tilts, they can't fall off. They cannot be rescued. They can't escape the ship. All they can do is just play music to their death. They had to sacrifice. And if you're wondering here, this is actually where the Titanic split. So the musicians didn't play when the power went out, and they just played until the Titanic split, where they all fell off and did not survive. And if you're wondering, if the people are inside the Titanic sacrificing, why are there no bodies? Well, it's 114 years. They can decay very fast, especially with bacteria in the ocean. There's lots of bacteria in the ocean. And as you can see here, the Titanic is about to hit the first bow down. And I don't like submarines exploring the Titanic. I like photos, but not very close. You know why? It's because they keep damaging it. Because the submarine doesn't notice that they're actually hitting the Titanic, and many pieces fall off. So that's why I don't like submarines exploring the Titanic. Besides taking photos, you know, but they don't know that they're hitting the Titanic. Like you don't hear if you're hitting the Titanic, but you'll see. Like one time, it was decaying. The captain's bathtub was decaying, and one submarine did not notice, and then the next day it was gone. It was gone completely. Like if the submarine did not hit the bathtub, it will still be present to this day. But as the Titanic grew bigger and bigger, more stress began to build up right here. And if you're wondering about that prisoner that got framed by the Titanic murderer, he did not survive. He just stayed underwater. He did escape somehow, but did not survive because he got crushed by the first fire down. Yeah, this is very high. Lots of people were down here getting crushed, but the second bow was about to go down. So as you can see, the guy was trying to escape when he got the piece of the grand staircase. He went out and survived. He just jumped in the water. And as you can see, the lights turned orange. The lights actually grew orange. By the time the power went out, you will see. But as the Titanic's water kept growing, more funnels are about to fall off. Like the ship's structure is beginning to stress, all because of the tilt. If it would have not split, it will be. So as you can see here, there was actually no moonlight and no lights. And if you're wondering, oh, I can still see though, but you can't. There was no moonlight, it was pitch black. And the musicians stopped playing until it split and sank to the depth. As you can see here, the Titanic actually... So people were crushed, all the way crushed. But the Titanic actually stayed on to the bottom. They did not fully broke apart, but they actually stayed together. By the time the Titanic was like straight, it was the end. But the Carpathia was not here yet, so the Carpathia would not be here until 3 hours later. As you can see, the bow has officially gone under. And the bow sinking pulls the stern up. That's what causes the stern to be up. Your only option was to jump into the water in pitch black and not knowing where you jumped because it was pitch black, or you just had to stay on just to freeze to death. As you can see here, if you stayed on, you will not be able to survive because most people on the Titanic did not know how to swim. and only one person survived here, just by staying on the stern. But yeah, this is the end of the Titanic era. As you can see, it is standing up. It will be tilted in reality. And they actually stayed on. I don't know how they stayed on. So as you can see, all the funnels have collapsed. There was no sign of funnel anywhere. And it's slowly. So as you can probably see here, the Titanic's bow has gone under and has collapsed. And here's the last sign of the original Titanic. It was right here. And in reality, the Carpathia was not here yet. It would still take hours just to wait. You just had to wait. And the iceberg? Oh, it's still there today. One person caught a photo of it. But it took hours of wait in the cold, pitch black, just to wait a sign of light. But yeah, guys, this is it for today. I hope you guys enjoy the Titanic of Roblox. Rest in peace, the Titanic. 1912. See you all in the next video.